Hi there. This morning we're in Krakow, Poland, and we're heading off on a day trip to Warsaw, or Warszawa, as it's called in Polish. We'll be taking the tram across to Krakow Glony to catch an Intercity express up to Warsaw Central. It's early winter and it's about -4 degrees Celsius, 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Krakow Glony is an integrated transport hub, so there's a bus station here, the tram stop here, and all the intercity trains. So it's really nicely laid out, and we're off to platform 5 to catch the Intercity Express. There is a heated waiting area upstairs at the platform. We're not using it though, because we're train spotters and we like to see all the trains. This one's a regional train, goes to a nearby ski resort. Our train's slightly delayed. They have these useful maps which tell you whereabouts on the platform you should be standing for your class. Take careful note of the platform numbering in Poland. It's slightly different. Of course, I didn't take my own advice and got in the second class car and had to walk all the way through second class up to my first class seat. Second class is 2+2 seating, first class is 2+1. Not an ideal seat for vlogging, facing backwards, but it is a single seat and I can't really complain. I only booked it yesterday. So the train left about 20 minutes late, which is pretty good considering. There's massive dumps of snow across Central Europe. Trains in Germany around Munich were completely cancelled for 48 hours. So overall pretty well done by PKP. So I'm in a single seat in a 2+1 configuration, facing backwards in first class. Plenty of room to work, a big fold-out table, plenty of space for a laptop, although best not to use a regular mouse, use one with a thumb wheel so that you can still work, but plenty of space. Lots of luggage space as well, so if you're travelling with luggage, you can just store it here. No need to check in. The seat has a recline function, goes back just a couple of inches, but enough to make it very comfortable. Fold out footrest, some people like them, some don't, a little trash can, and really nice little setup. There's also seat power, European style, 220 volt, so make sure you bring your own adapter. It's a beautiful morning leaving Krakow. Blue skies and recent snowfall makes it for really glorious scenery. This train goes virtually non-stop to Warsaw. It stops at one station on the outskirts of Warsaw, and then Warsaw Central. It continues on up to the Baltic city of Gdynia. Don't know if that's the right pronunciation, but very limited stops and really nice speed as well. first class ticket includes refreshments and a small snack. I just chose a bottle of sparkling water and from the menu some pulled pork sliders. Beautiful scenery here in the winter in Poland. So my pulled pork sliders arrived, just a couple of little brioche buns with some pulled pork, but very nice. So we finished our brunch snack, so let's go have a look around. We're in first class. There's a cafe car next to it, and the cafe car includes another small section of first class, and then we're down to second class, which is most of the train. The major difference between first and second is that second class is 2+2 seating, a little cheaper, and I don't believe you get any snacks in the ticket price. There is a standing cafe as well, which is for first and second class, and it has just a number of tables that you can stand around at and have a gossip and drink a coffee, etc. Quite civilized, a good range of snacks and very reasonable price as well. There are restrooms at the end of the carriage, everything sparkling clean, which is great. Attendants seem to take really good care of it, and everything seems to work. In addition, there's a separate area in the train where the people in wheelchairs can board, and a nice spacious handicap bathroom. In addition to the regular airline style seating, which is 2+2 in second class, 2+1 in first class, there are other compartments as well, which are bookable if you're a family or a larger group. I don't particularly like this travelling alone, but I can see how it can be useful in some situations. Unfortunately, the weather's cut up a little as we get closer to Warsaw, so looking a little more grey and overcast. Hopefully it's okay for our sightseeing in the city. And then as we get closer, still the sky clears up, so who knows what it'll be like.
Passengers who are leaving the train, please remember to take your luggage and personal belongings and take caution.
So just the one stop, Warsaw Zachodnia, I believe it's pronounced, and then we're into Warsaw Central. This train continues on, but we'll be getting off here.
Pociąg szybkiej kolei miejskiej linii S1 ze stacji Pruszków do stacji Intercity 270 zatrzymują się w sektorze pierwszym. W wagonach o numerach 269 Obrzeże, ze stacji Łódź Fabryczna, do stacji Kołobrzeg, przez stację Warszawa Wschodnia, Ciechanów, Iława Główna, Gdańsk Główny, Sopot, Gdynia Główna, Słupsk, Koszalin, wjedzie na tor 7, przy peronie pierwszym. Wagony o numerach 23, 22, 21 zatrzymują się w sektorze pierwszym. Wagony o numerach 20, 19, 18, 17 zatrzymują się w sektorze drugim. Wagony o numerach 16, 15, 14, 13 zatrzymują się w sektorze trzecim. Wagon numer 12 zatrzymuje się w sektorze czwartym.
We'll only be in Warsaw for a few hours, so our primary purpose will be to visit the Palace of Culture and Sport, which is this massive Soviet structure. It's only a few hundred meters from the central station, so we'll walk over there and check it out. This is very impressive Soviet architecture in sort of a brutalist style, but it really does dominate the city centre. Originally known as Joseph Stalin's Palace of Culture and Sport, the name was dropped during the de-Stalinisation period. The building itself is 237 metres and is the second tallest building in Warsaw. There's a modern building, the Warsaw Tower, I think it is, that is slightly taller. It's also, I think, the sixth tallest building in Europe, so it is a massive structure. We can visit, so we're going to go to the mid-level tower. I think it's the 33rd floor, where we'll get a nice view over the central Warsaw district. Entry is 20 zlotys, so 4 zlotys to the dollar, that's about $5. I'm pretty sure they want me to press the button. Lots of school kids on outings here, and who can blame them? It really is magnificent and fantastic views. Let's check out all 4 directions from the tower. The views out are magnificent, but the inside there's not a lot to see. There's a very small cafe and a Pepsi machine, a few souvenirs of the sporting heritage of Poland, but not much else. So a few hours there, and we also stopped in the mall next door, and then back to Warsaw Central to catch our train back to Krakow. Warsaw Central has all the facilities you'd expect of a main city train station. There's a lounge, there are a bunch of cafes and coffee shops and bubble tea and all those sort of stalls that you'd expect. There's a free upstairs waiting area as well. Be aware though, if you need to spend a penny, so to speak, it will cost you, which is a normal European thing. For us train spotters, there's an excellent area where you can watch the incoming and outgoing trains. As I think I mentioned before, the numbering system for the platforms in Poland is slightly different. This is one platform even though there's two tracks, so just be aware of that when you're looking to catch your train. Also on the platforms is numbering scheme which tells you where each car is going to pull up and which sector of the track. And this seating arrangement, you see there's seats, and in this carriage slightly different, there's compartments. So there's different sorts of carriages with different seating arrangements. And true to form, I didn't follow my own advice and didn't follow the sector arrangement for the different cars. Anyway, nice shot of the train coming in. When I got on, there was some guy sitting in my seat, claimed it was his ticket, etc. This seems to be pretty common on Polish trains. Make sure you keep your ticket with you and stand your ground if someone tells you it's their seat. The conductor will sort it out. So that's it for our day trip to Poland. Please subscribe and hit like if you appreciate my content. Thank you very much.